Hey,
Okay,
and we are
and we
live.
are live.
Just a few more
Just a
minutes
few more
before
minutes before
kickoff.
kickoff.
I mean,
I mean,
the only
the
reason
only
why
reason
I thought
why
I'd be
I
good at
thought
doing
I'd be
this is
good at
because
doing this is because
I've had two
I've had
successful
two
hate
successful
watches
hate
of
watches of
Liverpool matches.
Liverpool
One being
matches.
the
One being the
Carabao Cup
Carabao
final,
Cup final,
and the other
and
being
the other
their
being
most
their
recent
most
loss
recent
against
loss against
Fulham.
Fulham.
But
But
I don't think
I don't think.
we're going to be that
We're going
lucky
to be that
today
lucky
because
today
apparently
because
the last
apparently the
time
last time
West Ham won
West won
away
away
at Anfield
at Anfield
is in was
is
in
in was in
2015.
2015.
The last
The
match,
last match, the
two
last time
sides
these two
met,
sides met,
Liverpool
Liverpool
ended up winning
ended up winning
5-0
5
at
0
West
at
Ham's
West Ham's
home ground.
home ground.
So
So
I don't have
I don't have
much hope,
much hope,
but
but
the thing is, you'll
the
never
thing
know
is
in
you'll never know
football.
in football.
But I think
But I think
this being
this being
Arne Slott's
Arne
50th
Slott's
match in
50th match
charge,
in charge,
I think
I think
the guys
the
will,
guys will
you know,
you know
turn up for him.
turn up for him.
They're just getting
They're just
ready
getting ready to
get down to the
get
warm-ups.
down to
They're
the
just
warm
getting
ups.
ready to
Just
start
getting
the
ready
match.
to start the
I
match.
think we've got about
I think
another
we've
3
got
minutes
about
before
another
the
3
match
minutes
starts.
before the match starts.
They're all the Liverpool
They're all
fans
the Liverpool
singing the
fans
anthem.
singing the anthem.
I might
I might
pop out for a few
pop out for a few
seconds
seconds later,
later, just to start
just to
the
start the
match clock
match clock
that
that
you
you
see
see
at
at
the
the
top
top
left hand
left hand
corner
corner
of
of the screen.
Just making sure
Just making
the
sure all the
systems
systems are up and running.
So it seems that
So it seems that
if Liverpool do
if
get
Liverpool
3
do
points
get
here
3 points here
today,
today,
and
and
Arsenal
Arsenal
end up
end up
losing
losing
their next
their
game,
next game,
and
and
Liverpool could clinch
Liverpool
the
could
title
clinch the
next
title
weekend.
next weekend.
I mean, let's be
I mean, let's
honest.
be
Even though I've had
honest.
two
Even though I've had
successful
two
hate watches,
successful hate
nobody
watches,
actually
nobody
expects
actually
Arsenal
expects
to,
Arsenal to
make a last
last
ditch
ditch attempt
attempt, swipe the
to
title
swipe
from
the
under
title
Liverpool's
from under
noses.
Liverpool's noses.
I mean, they just
I
drew
mean, they just
1-1
drew
against
1-1
Bournemouth
against
yesterday.
Bournemouth yesterday.
There's a minute's
There's a
silence.
minute's silence.
The players are just
The
going
players
to
are
their
just going to their
positions,
positions, getting ready for kickoff.
Liverpool squad
Liverpool
is in a
squad
huddle,
is in a huddle,
getting a
getting
team
a
talk from
team
Alisson
talk from Alisson
and Van Dijk.
and Van Dijk.
And it's West Ham
It's West Ham
about to
that's
kick off.
about to kick off.
They've all taken the
They've all
knee.
taken the knee.
And they're off.
And they're off.
Liverpool get their
Liverpool
first
get
throw
their
in.
first throw in.
in their side of
in their side of the
in their half.
In their half.
It's McAllister.
McAllister
Intercepted by
West Ham.
Now West Ham going up.
Now West Ham going up the pitch.
It's nobody. Ellison clears the ball. Right down to West
Ham's half.
Areola
has possession.
Areola
hoofs it. Gravenberch. Konate. McAllister. Diaz.
Salah. Still Salah. Back to Diaz. Salah again. Gets intercepted by West Ham. Van Dijk to Gravenberch. To Salah. Just happy to keep possession
for now, Liverpool.
Konate. Number 21, I think that's
Simikas.
So it's Diaz with
the cross in. Ooh.
Out for a corner.
Out for a
Liverpool corner. The corner's whipped in. Cleared by West Ham, but it falls right back up to number 17. Oh, Salah's been caught for offside. According to statistics, Liverpool have a 17% chance of winning. 70% chance of winning, sorry. And in other matches, Wolves have just gone ahead 1-0. They're leading Spurs. From a free kick, initially cleared by the Spurs keeper, fell right back up to Wolves who put the ball in. West Ham with possession deep in their half, Wan-Bissaka. Cleared. Van Dijk hits it out for a West Ham throw in. Taken by Wan-Bissaka. Konate with the clearance. West Ham in possession. There's an attempted through pass that is a misplaced through pass rather, and it's been out for a Liverpool corner. A Liverpool throw in. Number 17 is Curtis Jones. Oh no. Who is number 17? Oh no. Liverpool have a chance.
Liverpool have a chance.
Oh, cleared by West Ham.
Cleared by West Ham.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
I think I may have
I
gotten
may have gotten the squad numbers slightly wrong for Liverpool team.
Might update
Might
that
update that at halftime.
Liverpool still have
Liverpool still have
possession.
possession.
Gravenberch
Misplaces a pass.
Cleared by Areola.
Cleared by Areola.
Konate keeping
it deep in
West Ham's half.
West Ham's half.
Luis Diaz cutting in
Diaz
the
cutting in the
penalty
penalty
box.
box.
It's going to be a goal
It's
kick.
going to be a goal kick.
So far, it's all Liverpool.
So far, it's all Liverpool.
It's all been
It's
been
all
and out Liverpool.
all and out Liverpool attack.
West Ham
West Ham
barely
managed to get the ball into
Liverpool's half.
Liverpool's half.
That's a West
That's
Ham
a
breakaway,
West Ham
being
breakaway being
stopped
stopped by Konate.
The ball's with Van Dijk.
The ball's with Van Dijk.
Simikas plays it back to
plays it
Konate.
back to Konate.
Van Dijk. McAllister to
McAllister to
Gravenberch.
Gravenberch.
Back to Van Dijk.
Back to Van Dijk.
Gravenberch to
Gravenberch to
Salah.
Salah.
Salah's managed to cut
Salah's
it
managed to cut it through, but the ball's gone out of play.
It's Liverpool corner.
It's Liverpool corner.
For those who are tuning
For
in,
those who are tuning in, thanks for
tuning
taking the
guys.
time tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it.
Corner's been taken.
Corner's been taken. Oh.
West Ham got away with
West
that
Ham got
one.
away with that one.
This is O's
This is
Carl's for
O's
West Ham.
Carl's for West Ham.
Conor Bradley.
Conor
with the
Bradley
ball.
with the ball.
Van Dijk's just making
Van
his way
Dijk's just
back.
making his way back.
The ball's with Van Dijk.
The ball's with Van Dijk.
Smikas. Van Dijk. Simikas. McAllister. Luis Diaz. Simikas. Crosses, but there's
nobody in the box. And
well, there seems to be
there
offside.
seems to be offside.
Offside call.
Offside call anyway.
Oh, another news.
Another news.
Looks like Spurs might be down
Spurs might be
2-0.
down
Yes.
2-0. Yes.
Spurs have gone down
Spurs have gone
2-0
down 2-0 after an
error from the keeper.
Played it out straight to
the Wolves player.
the Wolves player.
After a scramble. Oh no wait.
It's
From a different angle.
from a different angle. It looks
it's
like it went in, but it's actually gone out of play.
So back to the
So
Liverpool
back to the
game.
Liverpool game.
Alisson collects the
Alisson
ball.
collects the ball. Alisson
to Konate
to
and back to
Konate and back
Alisson.
to Alisson.
Van Dijk seems to be
Van
giving
Dijk seems to be giving some instructions.
Alright, Alisson
To Konate.
back to Alisson.
Back to Alisson.
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Goes back.
Goes
Liverpool's penalty
Liverpool's
box.
penalty box.
Defense. Conor Bradley. Back to Konate. Oh, Van Dijk let's slip with the ball, but it's calmly collected by Simikas. Balls back to Alisson. They're playing real safe here. Konate is just hooked the ball up to Salah. Salah's been fouled. Oh no, free kick to West Ham. Speakers with the throw in. Back to Van Dijk. Balls back to Alisson. Konate. Conor Bradley. Pumps it down the line for Salah. Doesn't get there. Balls with those colours who clears the ball. Gravenberch. Lucas Paqueta. Fouls Gravenberch. Free kick to Liverpool. They played back. Van Dijk. Smikas. Luis Diaz is dispossessed by number 25 JC Todibo, but that's been fouled to be a foul. Oh, McAllister's the one who's down. So the foul must be against McAllister. JC Todibo gets the ball, but he steps on McAllister's foot. Oh. No card. Play goes on with the free kick. Smikas dispossessed. McAllister recovers possession. To Konate. McAllister. Back to Van Dijk. Luis Diaz. Gravenberch. Smikas. Rams. Thanks for the support, Daddy. We just try and lower my laptop sound. Seems to be a reverb. Luis Diaz. McAllister. The shot that goes wide. You were expecting to put it in from there. Oh, sorry, that was Conor Bradley with the miss. So corner to Liverpool. Cleared by West Ham. Balls fallen to Conor Bradley. The 17 with the shot. Saved by Areola. That's a very straightforward save. A lack of power in Curtis Jones' shot. Salah. Still Salah. Back to Gravenberch. Intercepted by West Ham. Salah could have been in. Guys, for those of you who are complaining about the reverb, just let me check if I've muted my laptop volume. I hope the echo is no longer there. West Ham in possession.
SM in possession.
See Soler
being
pushed out of possession by
Liverpool.
Who's taken the quick
Throw in quickly.
So Gravenberch whips the ball in,
but it's just fallen to SM.
Wan-Bissaka.
Ooh,
what a skill.
What a skill.
Dispossessed by
Luis Diaz.
Plays the ball back
to Alisson.
Conor Bradley. So interesting game from Liverpool. Playing it both down the wing as well as
down the middle.
What a pass to
Salah.
Salah's at the penalty box.
It's a miss.
This guy's giving me
Started playing my team, but it's just giving me heart attacks.
Just want to give a
quick shout out to
Fan Reactions
FC for
his tutorial
how to set up
Watchalong
like
this.
It's really insightful,
very
detailed, very helpful.
Sam's clearance. Then it's right to McAllister. Also Simikas. Pass back to Alisson. Van Dijk back to
Alisson.
Real cautious
defense from Liverpool here.
Salah is broken free. It's still Salah. Push the ball in for Luis Diaz.
Oh my god, Luis Diaz scored.
Damn it. Let me just go update
the score. Yep.
Guess there's no way
back now.
I mean, we all knew for certain that they're going to wrap up.
No way
Arsenal's going to
catch up.
No offense rounds,
but I think
you can agree
that's the truth right here.
What? Excellent pass
from Salah.
Pinpoint right to
the legs of Luis Diaz.
No mistake
finishing it off.
Looks like my
hate watch streak has come to an end.
Just gonna drink some water
to cool myself off.
Liverpool have got off to a great start.
Arne Slot's 50th game in charge.
I think it was only a matter of time
before they broke through.
Luis Diaz with
possession again.
The play is being stopped. For what I think is offside. Yes, seems to be offside. SM in possession. JC Todibo
with the ball. Dispossessed.
SM throw in.
Wan-Bissaka.
Headed away by
Van Dijk.
It's out for a West
Ham throw in.
It took them less than 20 minutes to get a hit. They've been by far the best side this season. As a United fan, it hurts to say that, but it's the truth. One Bissaka, Liverpool's half. Tries to string a pass together. Oh, it's saved by Alisson. West Ham are still in possession. Hoofed it in. Oh, comes off the crossbar. Corner. That was West Ham's first real chance. Was a kind of a scrappy one. Oh, it's a goal kick actually. Sorry. Liverpool break free. West Ham have managed to get numbers back. Salah is possessed by West Ham. Konate. Gravenberch. McAllister. Conor Bradley. Salah. Conor Bradley. Back to Salah again. Gravenberch. Back to Konate. Van Dijk, Smikas. Luis Diaz. Smikas again. Van Dijk. Gravenberch. Makes a run. Ball's crossed in. Corner. Well, I mean in the Fulham game, Liverpool did go 1-up before Fulham equalized and took the lead. But with the way West Ham are playing, I guess the last 5-0 loss has made them a bit wary. So I think they're a bit scared to try and break Salah the ball. Goes out of play. In other news, Ipswich have taken the lead against Chelsea. Ipswich now lead 1-0. In a surprising turn of events. Seems Cucurella was easily beaten before the ball was played into the box. West Ham simply can't get a hit. West Ham simply cannot break into Liverpool's half. I don't see how they're gonna make a comeback from this. Even with half of the first half and the whole of the second half left to play. If they continue like this, I don't see how they're gonna even equalize much as take the lead. It stands Liverpool at 76 points compared to Arsenal 63. That's a 13-point gap. Cleared by West Ham. Oh, what a turn by Gravenberch. Takes a shot, blocked by West Ham. Curtis Jones, back to Curtis Jones. Still Jones. Smikas. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Konate. Amazing pass to Diaz to Smikas. Salah attempts a
header, but
didn't get there.
didn't get there.
Lucas Paqueta
has been fouled by Salah.
Free kick's been given. He's holding his face, the left side of his face. But it's got up. Just a free kick,
no card.
So even with their 1-0 lead against Chelsea,
Ipswich are still at 23 points.
And West Ham
are at 35 points.
That's about a 12-point difference with
6 games left to go.
I mean, sure, Southampton has already been relegated, but I don't see Ipswich making a last-ditch attempt to get out of the relegation,
so push West Ham in.
And if it was Everton,
I might still have some hope, but
Ipswich. For those of y'all who are here, besides the teams that you actually support, you had to choose the jersey, a rival team, any other team in the Premier League that you thought was a good kid. What would it be? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's Van Dijk, Sneakers, back to Van Dijk, cross to Conor Bradley, back to Konate, pumps it down for Luis Diaz who gets onto the ball. Diaz is in the penalty box, gets it in, there's nobody over, but McAllister's got the ball. Hoofed away by West Ham. Liverpool's throw in. Curtis Jones. Back to Van Dijk. Konate brings the ball. Down to Salah. Still Salah. Puts it in the box. Cleared by West Ham. Ward-Prowse with the ball. So West Ham throw in. Deep in West Ham's half. Areola for West Ham. It's back to Areola. Cleared downfield. Intercepted by Van Dijk. Balls with Smikas. Still Smikas. Brings it back to his own half. Gravenberch. Konate. Conor Bradley. Salah. Gravenberch. Curtis Jones. Salah. Back to Curtis Jones. Konate. Van Dijk. Smikas. Intercepted by Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka still on the ball. Back to Areola. West Ham still in possession. Dispossessed. But free kick given to West Ham. Van Dijk is protesting. He's laughing. But it seems West Ham's Soler has been fouled. Yep. Van Dijk just got his leg. Van Dijk didn't get none of the ball. Just he goes for the ball.
He goes for the ball, but he
just gets
the back of
Soler's leg.
leg.
It's quite a distance.
Out.
This was Cristiano Ronaldo. Still back him. But I don't think
it's got to be Watchalong taking the free kick. I think.
Yeah, it's him.
But
I mean, as good as
he is,
it's quite a distance.
Out.
30 minutes
into the game, Liverpool are leading 1-0. There's a free kick to West Ham.
James Ward-Prowse cleared by Van
Dijk.
It's offside. Okay. Van Dijk hoofs the ball down. Salah's got on the end of the ball. So only three Liverpool players in the box. Salah's put it in. Dispossessed by West Ham. Thanks, Derek. I've tried to get the echo thing sorted out, but doesn't seem to be working. So I guess I just have to look at it during halftime. But thanks again. Alisson got the ball. It's back to Salah. Still Salah. Curtis Jones back to Salah. Oh. Cleared by West Ham. It was almost broke through in on goal again. Free kick to West Ham. Foul by McAllister. Not sure if the echo affects because my phone camera is a bit too close. That is something I have to get. Someone who's IT savvy to figure it out. Barely managed to put up a possible setup here as it is. Gravenberch right outside the penalty box. Ball's put in. Cleared by West Ham. But the ball has fallen to Smikas. Puts it back in. And the header goes out. The header by Luis Diaz goes wide. Liverpool corner. Corner's taken. Cleared by West Ham. Conor Bradley's got the ball. Bradley. To Konate. To Van Dijk. Salah puts the ball in. Cleared by West Ham. Liverpool in possession. Gravenberch. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Back to Alisson. Just try and lower the volume here. Let me know if that helps. Just lower the volume on my handphone. The camera I'm using to stream. Let me know if that helps. And in other news, Ipswich on the attack against Chelsea. And they've put another one in. Chelsea go 2-0 up against Chelsea. Ipswich go 2-0 up against Chelsea. I mean, might be too little in the league standings, but Still nice to see.
Still nice to see underdog win the game.
Oh, the VAR check is concluded. Goal stands.
Ipswich 2, Chelsea nil.
Curtis Jones back to McAllister.
Smikas.
Curtis Jones. McAllister again. Konate. R.I.P. Chelsea. Yeah, well. Salah's broken in. Oh. Saved by Areola.
Oh, he slapped the ball loose. Okay, he's got it. Oh.
Whee. Sam in possession. Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. Ward-Prowse. Lucas Paqueta. Scott fast player there. Saved by Van Dijk. Conor Bradley. Curtis Jones. Simikas. Luis Diaz. Graham Birch. Konate. Back to Salah again. Dispossessed by West Ham. Put in the box. Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta with the ball. Deep in West Ham's half. Jared Bowen. Back to JC. Todibo. Oh, sorry, that's Mavropanos. Now with Todibo, Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's bringing up the ball. Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Ball's been put into West Ham. Alisson makes a great save. But that might be offside. Yep, it is offside. It's barely offside. Today's rules. You're gonna be offside. You'll be offside even if it's a toe and it's off the line. It's got half his body. His legs are on the offside lines. His body is leaning forward. Like I was saying earlier, with the way West Ham is playing, I don't see them being able to stage a comeback. I think their end game here is just to keep the score as low as possible and not be humiliated like they were last December. A final defeat at home to Liverpool. Oh, it's Jaron Bowen. But it's been closed down by Liverpool's defense. Cleared by Conor Bradley. Salah gets the pass off. Wan-Bissaka. Diogo Jota pass it off to Salah. Back to Jota. Dispossessed by West Ham. Wan-Bissaka. Ward-Prowse. Back to Ward-Prowse. Lucas Paqueta. Back to Ward-Prowse. Back to the defense. Ward-Prowse again. Dispossessed by Liverpool. Van Dijk. Curtis Jones.
Oh,
McAllister to Connor
Bradley.
Salah. Curtis Jones.
Gravenberch.
Curtis Jones again. Back to Gravenberch. Curtis Jones to Connor Bradley. Salah. Back to Konate,
Van Dijk.
West Ham just
West Ham just hoofed the ball down into Liverpool's half, throw into Liverpool.
And in other news,
seems like there's been one goal in the Spurs game.
Really weak clearance by
the keeper.
Then the defense
just got
a bit scrambled.
It's an own goal. It's bundled into their own net.
So that's Wolves 2,
Spurs 0.
It's about 42 minutes
and we're still
at Liverpool 1,
West Ham 0 here at Anfield.
West Ham in possession, deep in their half.
Ward-Prowse.
Lucas Paqueta. Mohamed
Kudus
with a long shot
out.
That's a miss. It's a great shot. A lot of power. But just barely
goes wide.
Credit to him from shooting from there. Kudos to him for
shooting from there.
Spanate dispossessed by West Ham. But the ball's collected by Van Dijk. Off to Connor
Bradley.
Down to Salah.
Back to Bradley.
Bradley's running at the
ball.
Back to Van Dijk. Smikas. Diogo Jota's got the ball in the
West Ham penalty box.
It's Luis Diaz. But it seems like Jota has been caught for offside. West Ham in possession.
Wan-Bissaka.
Mohamed Kudus showing wonderful strength there. Ball's back with Mohamed
Kudus.
Pulls the ball
in.
Van Dijk puts it out
for a corner.
This is West Ham's first corner of the game. The Liverpool defense just looks so unbothered. It's ridiculous. It's gonna be Ward-Prowse
gonna take the corner.
This is honestly the first time I've seen the attacking team
at the corner look more concerned than defending team.
So it's going to be one
minute of extra time.
Corner taken. Couldn't manage to keep it down.
That was Mavropanos with the header.
Couldn't keep it down. Too high.
Too high.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay, and that's it. That's
first half come to
first
an
half
end.
come to an end.
First half
First
ends,
half
Liverpool
ends,
1,
Liverpool
West Ham
1,
0,
West Ham
Luis
0,
Diaz
Luis
scorer.
Diaz the scorer.
Well, let's be honest.
Well, let's be honest.
I don't think
anybody
expected anything
expected
less.
anything less.
I don't think anybody
I don't think anybody
expected
expected it
it
to
to
be a draw even at halftime.
I don't think I
can remember
a game, a Liverpool game,
where they have
finished the first
half
without scoring. That's just how good
they've been this season.
You know how difficult
You know how difficult it is as a
it is for
me as a Man United fan to see that Liverpool have been fantastic this season.
My face doesn't
show it, but it's
killing me
like
inside.
killing me inside.
I guess credit
where credit's due, right?
So for those of you
who are still
here,
my
two of you who are still here, let me know which other teams jersey
or kit
have
other than the team that you actually support.
which other teams
kit
has actually
has
impressed
you this season.
And if you want to
And
expand
if you
on
want to
that,
expand on that, what you hope to see
your own team's jersey for next season. Let me just
hydrate myself.
Hydration. We'll also be covering
the
late night
game.
It is
The
Newcastle and
Manchester United game
later at
11:30 p.m. Singapore time.
Please join us for that.
As well.
So Derek, if you're still
here,
here, do you mind
sharing how
you
you came across the stream?
We just
set the
clock
to
for the second half. As we
wait for the 15-minute interval to be over.
Came across a
nice little tidbit. So from
what I've seen,
today's match between Liverpool and
liked
Everton jersey
a lot this year.
Liked
Everton jersey
a lot this year.
Wait, you're a Liverpool
fan who
liked
Everton jersey a lot this year. That's interesting.
Was told about it
by a friend.
Please help me thank
the friend who
told you about the stream.
So back to the tidbit that I was saying.
Seems like
today's match is the 152nd
match between
Liverpool and West Ham.
With the first one being all the way back in 1914
was a
1-1
draw
in
the FA Cup.
But ever since then,
I think we know that
Liverpool has accumulated
a lot more victories than West Ham when the two of them meet.
The last time West Ham
did win at Anfield,
it was quite a comprehensive
win, 3-0 back in 2015.
But it's already
been what?
2015.
Almost a whole decade since then.
Let me just see if I want to
order some food.
10
p.m.
here in Singapore.
They got lose some weight.
Stick with plain
water.
Who would you say
is
your most
or
the academy player
in your
preferred
team that
you know is one to watch
out for?
I mean, for Liverpool, there's quite a bit,
quite a number of them. There's Harvey
Elliott,
Curtis Jones.
Those two guys are top of my head.
I can't remember who else there.
Well, I think there was a Jared Kwanzaa who
made a few appearances as well.
So for
the teams that you support, please comment down below who you think is
one of the more promising
players
for in the future
for your team.
Right.
Yes, Liverpool won the league for 2 What do you think?
Well, as it stands, if they
do
go on to win
the game,
and Arsenal lose
to Ipswich,
I think they can wrap up the title
next week.
If I'm right,
I'm not really sure about that. I mean,
as
inconsistent
as Arsenal
has been this season.
I don't think they could lose to Ipswich.
Ipswich are surprisingly leading 2-0 against Chelsea. So
I don't know.
They might wrap it up by next week.
They're just showing the
replays of the goals.
This fella, I knew it.
No,
the moment he signed his contract extension, they've extended his contract
2 years. 2 years.
They've extended his contract
2 years.
I've got to put up
2 years of this nonsense of seeing him
being so
good.
He's got 45
goals and assists
in a Premier League
season.
With Alan Shearer
having the
best
record in
47
goals and assists combined in the 1994-95 season.
What do you predict for the game score? And I don't know, man, Michael. I have a feeling it's going to be 3-0 Liverpool.
I hope I'm wrong.
Because the way West Ham has been
playing,
it's not promising.
They've gotten I think two
good chances,
and they couldn't do anything with it.
I mean, if Alisson was still out and
Kelleher in goal today, I would still be a bit hopeful.
But
they've got him back in the game, so
and he's just been
a brick wall in front of goal. So I don't think they're gonna concede.
The way Liverpool are
attacking, definitely can get 1 or 2 more.
West Ham's finishing
is just
not there
today.
All of their whether it be the shots or it's all flying
way above the
goalpost. But I think if anybody were to score, it's going to be Jared Bowen. But he's been surprisingly quiet this whole game as well. Mohamed Kudus has popped up with a shot from quite far out, but he's was almost on target. Liverpool definitely is stunning this season. Yeah, as painful as it is to admit, that's the truth. As it stands, there are 13 points. I mean, assuming that the game finishes with Liverpool with 13 points of Arsenal with 6 games to spare. Ridiculous. I think if Arsenal do lose next week and Liverpool,
I think all they have to do is draw. They would have wrapped up the title. They could be the Premier League champions as early as next week. That was incredibly difficult to admit. But also one goal behind still have chance.
Yeah, I suppose you never know. I mean, you never know with football. Liverpool were leading 1-0
against Fulham, and
they went on to lose
3-2.
But then again,
Kelleher
was in goal
in the Fulham game, not Alisson.
and I always get a bit more confident about Liverpool not getting their preferred result when Gallagher has been in goal.
I think even for the
Carabao
Cup,
I think Gallagher was in goal
when
Newcastle won 2-1.
Speaking of Newcastle,
we'll
be covering the Newcastle
and game later as well.
I will be
going off stream to prepare for the
to make all the
updates to the
lineups
as well as the scoreboard.
So I'll be going
offline for a while. So
for those of y'all who are still interested, please
remember to rejoin us back here at 11:30 Singapore time once this game is ended.
I honestly didn't think that
Leicester City would be
be in the relegation
battle this season.
Surely not West
Ham. I mean,
they just recently
won.
Excuse me. They just
recently won
a European
trophy. But I guess that was the Conference Cup, I think.
Who do you see
as
future stars
of Liverpool?
Salah getting
quite
like
old.
You know what? I've seen three youngsters that I can remember.
I was mentioning earlier.
Kwanzaa,
Harvey Elliott, and
Connor Bradley.
Oh, Curtis Jones as well. So it's 4.
I'll be honest, man.
I don't think any of them are like star quality material.
Harvey Elliott he
displays like
levels of passion
that I think Steven Gerrard will be proud of. But
I don't know, man. That's
the thing. Liverpool have
done really well
in getting Salah to extend his contract because he's gonna.
I feel it's still
gonna hold down the team for the next
2 years. I'm not
sure
if
Van Dijk has
renewed his contract
already. Whether that's been confirmed, I'm not sure.
But
I don't know.
We'll see.
Who knows what's in store next season.
But I think one thing
Liverpool have done well is
they have managed
to
get a replacement
goalkeeper for Gallagher.
They've signed
what's his name, Mamadashvili.
Yeah. He's really good.
So I think
when in any case next season where
Alisson's out,
will be a
solid
stand-in
solid number 2. Surprising the result of their best being bought out
after they won
years ago.
Yeah, that's probably true. Just that
I think for me it's more of
brand thing.
Leicester quite a big club.
Like Bournemouth's done real well this season.
Leicester is the one who's
in the relegation.
So that's kind of a bit of a surprise.
I guess that's because I'm kind of one of the old
Barclays man kind of thing.
Like you'd have a
certain idea of who's going down and who'd stay up. He played till longer, but he wasn't a fast striker per se.
Ibrahimovic, Drogba, those guys
physically strong as well. So
what they lacked
in speed, I think they kind of made up for
the
physicality to hold off the defenders that they're going up against. So
that's that. So for those of y'all
who are
just to keep
y'all
updated. So apart from the Liverpool game that we are watching today, Wolves are leading Spurs 2-0 at halftime. And Ipswich are leading Chelsea 2-0 at halftime as well. So apart from the 18, 19, 20th places, Everton are in 14, Spurs are in 15, Wolves are at 16, West Ham comes in at 17. Wolves and West Ham being tied at 35 points each.
Drogba was a
legend. Remember when it was him and
there was some
scary times, man.
Like that's the thing. You see, when people say that, when Chelsea,
Arsenal, and
United won
the league
in the 2000s
and all that,
the league was less
competitive and all that. I mean, like
the big four were the
competition.
They were
bringing in
huge
names, and
it was always
a
big fight
between
when they went up
against each other.
Chelsea can
make a comeback.
Michael, if you're a
Chelsea fan, I really hope for you that
they do make a comeback. I shouldn't be one to talk because United's results really poor this season. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost Ipswich.
So
okay, so the players are making
their way back onto the pitch.
Just get ready to start the second half. That's Luis Diaz, scorer, coming back onto the pitch. Do you think the Big Four doesn't exist anymore?
I think surely the league's a lot more competitive now. The whole idea of a Big Four
can be somewhat
scrapped. I think with
Liverpool,
Arsenal, Chelsea,
Man United,
Spurs.
I'm sure I'm missing some names.
They've kicked off.
I think I'm like a few seconds
behind, but
so that's Liverpool in possession in the
West Ham half.
Oh my goodness! Is
that a penalty?
This is
just
few seconds
already
getting a penalty.
Hold on, let me just adjust the.
I think now I'm like 1 second.
It's going to be a free kick
right at the
edge of the box.
McAllister said to take it.
Simicas around the ball too, but I think McAllister's the one who's going to take the free kick.
My timer is about
1 second behind, guys. I hope you all don't mind that.
It's going to be
McAllister who takes the free kick.
It's McAllister
saved by Ariola.
But the balls come back into
play.
Curtis Jones. Back to Bradley. Bradley to Curtis
Jones.
Still Jones with the
ball.
Back to Bradley. Bradley's to Salah. Salah puts the ball in. Cleared by West Ham. It's going to be
Liverpool corner.
That is sublime
effort though.
Almost towards top left hand
corner.
Sublime effort by
McAllister. Just a
even better save
by
Ariola. So it's going to be Simicas
who's going to take the corner.
Corner's taken. Cleared by West Ham. The ball saved with Connor Bradley. Plays it back to Ellison. Back to Ellison again. Puts the ball to Konate. Konate shields the ball. Back to Ellison. The ball's loose. With Jota. Luis Diaz the ball. Gets past
JC
Todibo, puts the ball in, or it goes out
for a goal kick.
Look at that.
Acres of space he has to make the pass to.
Yes. Possession with West Ham,
Ward-Prowse.
They're unable to get it out of their half. Goes out for a Liverpool
throw in.
It seems that Chelsea have pulled one back through
Cucurella.
So it looks like Michael
Kamarajan.
Michael
Madana.
You're right. Like Chelsea's on
for a comeback.
Looks like it's a free kick to Everton because of foul
of
Curtis Jones. Free kick's taken. Still the ball deep in West Ham's half. Go Chelsea. They've still got one more goal to equalize, man. So who knows? West Ham with the ball. That's just a poor pass. The ball rolls on to Alisson. Van Dijk. Off to Konate. Konate shielding the ball. Back to Alisson. Ball is pumped down. Luis Diaz has the ball. Dispossessed by Ward-Prowse. Lucas Paqueta on the ball. Now the ball's with Mohamed Kudus. Passes it to Carles. I'm not sure I pronounced his name, but that's number 57 for West Ham. Ball's back with Lucas Paqueta. And it's Jared Bowen. But it's been blocked by Van Dijk. Possible offside call there. Yep. He's half a body offside. Van Dijk. Smikas has gotten past the defense. Ball is cleared for a Liverpool corner by Kilman of West Ham. I think it's gonna be McAllister who's taking the corner instead of Smikas. So guys, just let me know because Let me know what you guys are doing while watching the stream. Good. Leaving it behind as background noise or the ball's taken by the corner's taken by McAllister, cleared by West Ham. Ball's back with McAllister, who puts it in. Oh, it's almost went in, but saved by Ariola. I think he meant it for it to be a cross, but it ended up curling towards the goal. Lucky Ariola was still paying attention. Just slaps it over the goal post. McAllister again with the corner. McAllister with the corner. Cleared by West Ham, but there seems to be some shout for something. That doesn't seem to be flying. The ball still with West Ham. What a turn by Lucas Paqueta. Still keeping the ball. Oh, dispossessed. Salah. Van Dijk's very far up the field. But there's a misplaced pass. Ball's been cleared by Ariola. Ball's with Kudus. Kudus holds on to the ball. Ward-Prowse plays it back. West Ham still in possession. Ward-Prowse. Stringing quite a few passes together there, but no creativity in terms of moving upfield. Back with West Ham's defense again. Put across to Post Colours. Number 57. Lucas Paqueta. Ball still with West Ham. Lucas Paqueta again. Omar Kudus. Ball's being put to Scholars. Lucas Paqueta. Blocked by Gravenberch. Omar Kudus. Runs into the wall. The wall of the Liverpool defense. Ward-Prowse. Wan-Bissaka. Tackled there by Sorry, that's just a little recording apparatus for a moment. Recording apparatus for a moment. There's an internet connection there. Internet connection problem. Stay hydrated. He has to be careful for sure. Who's that? So it's a West Ham substitution here. O'Scholars is being called off for number 5, Kufal. Hydration very important. Yes, it is. Oh yes, the keeper has to be careful definitely. Alisson with the goal kick. Puts it upfield. Ball's loose. Possession back with West Ham. Ward-Prowse with the ball. Lucas Paqueta. West Ham seem to have a bit of difficulty keeping their shape. I'm honestly quite impressed that they managed to keep it. Ward-Prowse. Liverpool in possession. Konate. Conor Bradley. Van Dijk. Konate. Connor Bradley. Down to Salah.
Down to Salah.
Managed to pull off an impressive pass to Gravenberch. Down to Snickers. Luis Diaz. Back to Gravenberch. Puts the ball in. Clearance by West Ham. That was a great ball though. Mohamed Kudus. Pull back. Penalty. Free kick for West Ham. Liverpool are lining up. Two substitutions. Looks like Corey Gakpo and Andy Robertson are set to come on. Thiago Jota leaves the field. The other one being Tsimikas is being pulled off as well. So that is Thiago Jota and Tsimikas off for the introduction of Corey Gakpo and Andy Robertson. West Ham keeper has to be on his guard, especially now that Corey Gakpo is onto the field. He thinks the right time to start play. Well, it's 59 minutes. Almost 60 minutes. It is. I would say a good time to introduce a fresh pair of legs. The defense, the wing backs, Wan-Bissaka might be getting tired. It might be a good time to bolster your defense and your attack. I would say the 60 to 65 minutes are usually a good time to put in a player, sub on players to either bolster your to maintain your lead or try to go for equalizer. That leaves you with about slightly more than half an hour to grab the equalizer if you're West Ham. So that's Connor Bradley clearing it for a West Ham. Throw in quickly taken to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to Ward-Prowse, which goes back to Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta back to James Ward-Prowse. Mohamed Kudus. Ward-Prowse. Do you think Liverpool will try to give more time to younger players? Try them out. Try to give it till they win money for sure. Or wait till they win for sure. I think any sensible. Jared Bowen might be on side here. Yes. Puts the ball in and they have skied it. Lucas Paqueta. That was a great chance though. I think any sensible manager might try to wrap up the league first. Before you really give your young players some time to shine. What an opportunity there. I can't believe he's guided. Can't believe he's middle of the penalty box. He can't get any closer. So in other news, it seems like Spurs have pulled one back. Wolves 2, Spurs 1 at the moment. West Ham have only had 2 shots on target this entire game, this entire 62 minutes. It's Corey Gakpo with the ball. Dispossessed by West Ham. Lucas Paqueta is calling for the ball. He seems to be free. Back to Ward-Prowse. West Ham moving up. Barely got past the. Got into Liverpool's half with Wan-Bissaka. Small Kudus with the ball. Wan-Bissaka keeps it in play. Still Wan-Bissaka back to Mohamed Kudus. Closed down by Connor Bradley. Balls with Konate. Gravenberch just hoofs the ball down. Ariola's got it.
But Ariola's got it under control.
The ball's loose.
Ward-Prowse.
West Ham plays it back to defense. Possession still with West Ham, now with Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka being closed down by Conor Bradley. Ball goes out of play, but there might be a
call for a free kick.
It's going to be a Liverpool throw-in. I think the West Ham players were not happy with that. Curtis Jones with the ball.
Dispossessed.
It's going to be a Liverpool free kick. McAllister's down, but I'm not sure if it's anything serious. He stayed down. Conor Bradley is running to get help. And in an unlikely turn of events, Wolves have put in one more goal. Wolves are now leading 3-1. They're leading Tottenham Hotspur 3-1. So I should have followed that game. A lot more goals there. Oh well. With the title of running, I think I'll stick with the
Liverpool game for the time being.
Possession with Liverpool again. Okay, there's a clear foul there. Conor Bradley being tackled when he was not in
possession of the ball.
Ward-Prowse trying to justify his case with the referee. Referee's not having it. Chelsea is still down by one goal, 2-1 to Ipswich. It's a free kick by Liverpool. The ball's put into the box, cleared by West Ham. Balls to Cody Gakpo. Collected by Areola. Makes a good throw to Mamakudus. Puts the ball back to Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta's still in possession. Great turn there. Oh, Jared Bowen's in. Saved by Alisson. That is that biggest chance so far. Excellent pass from Lucas Paqueta. Just cut through the defense. Jared Bowen's onside, but I couldn't finish. Game's not over. Is this the first yellow card of the game? Doesn't seem like a card's been shown. There's a West Ham corner. Yeah, that is true. Especially the game's not over. So Liverpool are making another two substitutions. Jared Kwanzaa is being brought on. Coming off Curtis Jones and Conor Bradley. Coming on Kwanzaa and Szoboszlai. I think one of the Liverpool players I actually admire, other than Salah. I think he's gonna have some meaningful contribution. Probably an assist. I can see him getting an assist. So the corner from West Ham. And it's out. But Allison's clutched his head.
He's not sure what's going on there. He's
called
on
for
the
medical
ground.
assistance, I think.
He's called for medical assistance.
Seems to be a collision between
him and.
Oh, Jared Bowen just got his elbow.
Across Allison's face, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't seem to be any malicious intent there.
And Allison's really up.
So free kick taken by Van Dijk, who just squares the ball to Konate. Pumps up the ball.
Wan-Bissaka's dispossessed.
Boslai pumping up the ball to
Gakpo.
Gakpo still with the ball. Cleared by West Ham. I think West Ham's game plan just seems to be. Pumping the ball to Jared Bowen and hopes
he comes up with something magical.
At least for the last 10 minutes anyway. It's Liverpool playing more defensively. They're actually
attacking.
I think they want to put the game to bed.
With at least a 2 or 3-0 like I predicted earlier.
But West Ham's just been steamrolling them in the defense. Pity they cannot make anything out of the Ball's out for a goal kick. For Liverpool. Alisson with a goal kick. Gakpo to West Ham's defense. Van Dijk hits it back into West Ham's half. Back heels for Mohamed Kudus.
Mohamed Kudus
Finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes down. Mohamed Kudus got the ball back again.
Wonderful save by Alisson.
Oh my god. Yet another good chance, but nobody was in
the box.
Mohamed Kudus squares the ball in. Alisson gets a hand to it.
Alisson gets a hand to it. Goes out.
Oh no, the ball comes off Kufal.
And then it's going to be a Liverpool goal kick.
I think there's no way West Ham are going to come
back from this. Honestly.
Liverpool are probably going to get another. And
then call it a day at 2-0.
Alisson with the goal kick. Scotty Gakpo. Ball's in the West Ham penalty box. Cleared by West Ham's defense. Wan-Bissaka.
But now the ball's with Kwanzaa.
Gravenberch. Konate plays it back to now
Alisson.
Van Dijk squares it to
Konate.
Luis Diaz. Ball's in the West Ham penalty box. Free kick given to West Ham. Is that Alisson or a Wall as a keeper? Honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know how he's
this good.
Has been focused all game. No distractions. Bit more than 20 minutes to go.
West Ham need to pick up the pace if you want to get back in the game.
I mean, to be fair, they are trying, but the ball always gets cut off in
the final third.
Konate has got into collision with Lucas Paqueta.
Both of them are down.
They think they might be able to carry on. scary thing, these head collisions.
Scary thing.
Both of them are still holding their head, but
both of them are still holding their head, but looks like they'd still go on.
Paqueta and Szoboszlai having a word with the referee.
Paqueta and Szoboszlai having a word with the referee.
Liverpool in possession.
Liverpool in possession.
Konate to Van Dijk.
Konate to Van Dijk.
Back to Alisson, who clears the ball.
Back to Alisson, who clears the ball. Lands with Gravenberch, McAllister, Gakpo.
Still Gakpo.
Still Gakpo.
Plays it back to Gravenberch.
Plays it back to Gravenberch.
Gravenberch to Kwanzaa.
Gravenberch to Kwanzaa.
Back to Gravenberch.
Back to Gravenberch.
Gravenberch in possession.
Gravenberch in possession.
Pretty much the entire West Ham team is back.
Pretty much the entire West Ham team is back in defense now.
Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai.
Kwanzaa to Salah.
Kwanzaa to Salah.
Ball's gone out for a
corner.
Oh, now we're up to
5
viewers. Okay, welcome
guys.
For those of you all who just joined.
For those of you all who just joined.
Scores from other matches include
the
Wolves match. Wolves are leading Spurs 3-1.
Wolves are leading Spurs 3-1 and Chelsea
trailing to Ipswich 2-1.
Trailing to Ipswich 2-1.
If you haven't already subscribed to the channel,
do subscribe. We will be covering
11:30 game,
11:30 Singapore time. Newcastle and Manchester game. It's McAllister with the corner.
Defense, ball
cleared by West Ham's defense. Ball falls to
puts it back.
Szoboszlai
all the way back to
Alistair. All the way back to Alistair.
Back to Alisson.
Back to Alisson.
Lucas Paqueta cleverly gets past that slide tackle. No look pass
to Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka again.
Back to Wan-Bissaka again.
It's a free kick given to
West Ham.
Played back. Lucas Paqueta with the ball. That's a misplaced pass, which is picked up by
Konate.
Balls with West Ham's defense. West Ham still in possession. Slow down the game there. Now it's Mohamed Kudus. Lucas Paqueta.
Ward-Prowse.
Kilman, Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's been pushed down there. It's a free kick to West Ham.
It's a free kick to West Ham.
Quickly taken by
Ward-Prowse.
Ball still in West Ham's half. West Ham's
Wan-Bissaka's
calling for the ball. But
but I think it's a bit too far.
Mohamed Kudus in the Liverpool penalty box.
Still is the ball. Cleared by Liverpool's defense.
It was a good turn, but still closed off by both Konate and Van Dijk. Now it's Wan-Bissaka with the ball. Wan-Bissaka's made it into the penalty box. But it's going to be a corner to
West Ham.
With about slightly more than 10 minutes, this might
be one of
West Ham's last chances.
To equalize.
West Ham have been playing a bit defensive. Oh wait, so Lucas Paqueta
is coming off.
Two substitutions for West Ham.
It's Soler and
Todiba are coming
Soler
off.
and Todiba are coming off for Nicholas Fulkrug and Luis Gulherme.
I think with about slightly more than 10 minutes
to go, they're trying to get
reaction by putting Fulkrug in there.
Fulkrug's being marked by Luis Diaz for this corner.
Corners cleared by Liverpool's defence.
Corners cleared by Liverpool's defence.
Guys, I understand there's a
echo
in stream, but I'm yet
echo in stream, but
unable to
yet
look into it.
Yet to unable to look into it.
Technical department.
Look into
I
the
will look into
technical
it
department. I will look into it before the
stream for the Newcastle game.
Stream for the Newcastle game.
Man United.
Newcastle versus Man United.
I think with a bit more than 10
with
minutes.
Bit more than
So
10
you just
minutes.
Put up with the echo
So
for a
you
while
just
more.
kind of put up with the echo for a while more.
Van Dijk hits it away.
Van Dijk hits it away.
Cleared by Liverpool's defence.
Cleared by Liverpool's
Ball
defence.
sends back with number 26 of
Ball
West
sends
Ham.
back with number 26 of
Seems
West
to be
Ham. Seems to be
A free kick to Liverpool.
a free kick to Liverpool.
Oh, sorry, a free kick to West Ham that's been taken quickly.
Free kick to West Ham that's been taken quickly.
Sam have made their way down to Liverpool's.
Same have made their way down to Liverpool's
half.
the final third in
Balls being
Liverpool's
crossed
half.
in.
Balls being
But
crossed
there's nobody on
in.
the end of it. Nobody managed to
But there's
make
nobody on
contact.
the end of it. Nobody managed to
The
make
cross.
contact with the cross.
Cross was put in by
Cross was put
West
in by
Ham's substitute
West
Wilhelm.
Ham's substitute
quite a
Wilhelm. That's
Quick
quite
impact
a
his head.
quick impact he's had.
Graham Potter could have brought in a bit more.
Graham Potter could have brought
brought
in
him
a
on a
bit
bit
more.
earlier on.
Brought him on a bit earlier on.
Wilson pumps the ball up.
Wilson pumps the ball up.
So let me check something here.
Let me check something here.
Saved by Alisson.
Saved by
Put in
Alisson.
ball trying to find
Because
Mohamed
Pera put
Kudus,
in the
but
ball trying to
the
find
ball just
Mohamed
goes on
Kudus,
straight to
but
Alisson.
the ball just goes on straight to Alisson.
Alisson pumps the ball up
Alisson
high.
pumps the ball up high.
Cleared by West Ham's defence.
Cleared
Ball's
by
gone loose.
West Ham's defence.
Picked
Ball's
up
gone
by
loose. Picked
McAllister.
up by McAllister.
The ball's with Areola.
The ball's with Areola.
Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse.
Back to Areola.
Back to Areola.
Mohamed Kudus.
Mohamed Kudus.
Free kick to West Ham. It's a
Free
rough
kick to
tackle
West
by
Ham.
Liverpool.
That's a rough tackle by Liverpool.
And it seems Chelsea has
And
equalised.
it seems Chelsea has
Ipswich to
equalised.
Chelsea to
Ipswich to
Jadon
Chelsea
Sancho with
to
the goal there.
Jadon Sancho with the goal there.
And back in our game, it seems.
And back in our game, it seems
Can't tell who's down here.
can't tell who's down here.
It seems that Van Dijk has kneed
It
Robertson
seems
in
that
the
Van Dijk
face.
has kneed
Both
Robertson
of
in
them
the
were going for
face
the ball.
when both of them were
So
going for
it's
the
Robertson
ball.
is the one who's down at the
So
moment.
it's Robertson is the one who's down at the moment.
What an unlikely turn of events.
What an unlikely turn of events.
It seems Wataru Endo
Seems
is set to
Wataru
come
Endo
on.
is set to come on.
Robertson's still down.
Robertson's still
Van
down.
Dijk's checking on him.
Van Dijk's
Medical
checking
team
on
are there.
him. The medical team are there.
Yeah, Michael, I'm glad. I think
Yeah,
you'll be
Michael,
quite glad with that result.
I think you'll be quite glad with that result.
Chelsea have equalised.
Chelsea have
2-2.
equalised.
Chelsea 2,
2-2.
Ipswich 2.
Chelsea 2, Ipswich 2.
Okay, so Robertson's back on his feet
Okay,
again.
so Robertson's back on his feet again.
Play is set to continue.
Play is set to continue.
Last few minutes to go, they need to park the
Last
bus.
few minutes to go, they need to park the
Agreed.
bus. Agreed.
Wataru Endo is being scheduled to be
Wataru Endo is
brought
being
off.
scheduled to be brought off.
Not sure
brought
who's
on.
set to come off. It
Not
seems
sure
they're bringing
who's
off
set to come
Salah
off. It seems they're
for
bringing
Wataru
off
Endo.
Salah for Wataru Endo.
Not do anything silly.
Not do anything.
Well, I guess
silly.
Arnold Slot thinks the
Well, I
game's
guess
wrapped up,
Arnold
he's bringing
Slot
off
thinks the
Salah.
game's wrapped up. He's bringing off Salah.
Will there be a cut?
Will
I don't
there
know.
be
83
a cut?
minutes.
I don't know. 83
with no
minutes
cut
going to be
yet.
84 with no cut yet.
I mean, no, neither side have been playing
I mean,
particularly.
neither side have
rough,
been
I
playing
would say.
particularly rough, I would say.
Salah's being brought up to a standing ovation.
Salah's being brought off to a standing ovation.
Endo's shouting instructions
Endo's shouting
to his
instructions
teammates.
to his teammates.
Wilson clears the ball.
Alisson clears the ball.
Endo's had his first touch of the game.
Endo's had his first touch of the game. A
Lucas
header.
Paqueta.
Lucas
Free kick to West
Paqueta.
Ham.
Free kick to West Ham.
Endo's just done his
Endo's
first
just
foul.
done his first
Colliding
foul.
into Paqueta.
Colliding
right
into
soon as he
Paqueta. Right soon
released
as
the
he
ball.
released the ball.
Ward-Prowse
Ward
take the
Prowse
free kick.
to take
There's
the
been
free
a slight
kick.
stoppage. There
There's
are
been a
two
slight
balls on the
stoppage.
field now.
There are 2 balls on the field now.
Okay, play's been resumed.
Okay, play's been
Ward-Prowse.
resumed. Ward Prowse.
Ball still with West Ham.
Ball still with West
Play
Ham.
back.
Play it back.
One Bissaka has broken in.
One Bissaka has
Puts the
broken
ball
in.
in.
Puts the ball in.
Yes, West Ham has scored.
Yes, West Ham has scored.
Against the run of play.
Against the run
West
of
Ham have
play,
equalized.
West Ham
Liverpool
have
won.
equalized.
West Ham
Liverpool
won.
won. West
But we
Ham
still have
won.
4 minutes to go.
But we still have 4 minutes to go.
Derek, right after a few
Derek,
minutes, right after you say don't do
a few
anything
minutes
silly,
right
they
after you
brought
say
off,
don't do anything silly, they brought
Salah
off
for
Salah for
Wataru Endo. Endo's already committed
Wataru
a
Endo.
foul. And then
Endo's
against the
already
run of
committed
play.
a foul, and then
And I
against
think
the
it's
run
an
of
own
play.
goal.
And I think it's an own goal.
I thought it was Jared Bowen who scored, but it
I
seems
thought it
to
was
be an
Jared
own
Bowen
goal
who scored, but it
from-
seems to be an own goal
Let's try and see
from.
who it is.
Let's
Seems
try
to
and
be
see
an
who it
own
is.
goal from
Seems to be an own
Andy
goal
Robertson,
from
who collides
Andy Robertson, who
with,
collides
unexpectedly
with,
collides against the ball. He's
unexpectedly
blaming
collides
Van Dijk
against
for
the
running
ball.
into
He's
him.
blaming Van Dijk for
But
running
I
into
don't
him.
think can have anything
But
to
I
say.
don't
The
think
ball
he
did
can
touch
have
his
anything to
legs
say. The ball
only,
did
and
touch his legs only. And
wasn't
when-
expecting that. Yeah,
Wasn't
I
expecting
wasn't
that.
either.
Yeah,
I didn't even expect
wasn't
it to be
either.
a-
I didn't
I
even
didn't even
expect
expect
it
West
to
Ham
be.
to score.
I didn't even
goal
expect
from
West Ham
play,
to
much
score
less
a
Liverpool
goal
to
from
concede
good
an
play,
own
much
goal.
less Liverpool to concede an own goal.
I've spoken so much that
I've
cleared
spoken
my
so
water
much
bottle
that I've cleared my water bottle.
in terms of rehydration. But Liverpool are in West Ham's penalty box
But
again.
Liverpool are in West Ham's
It's Luis
penalty box
Diaz.
again. It's Luis
Saved
Diaz.
by Areola, thank goodness.
Saved by Areola, thank goodness. Oh.
Own goal, yeah, it is an own goal. It
Own
came
goal,
off,
yeah, it
Andy
is an own
Robertson.
goal. It came off Andy Robertson.
Technically, Liverpool still scored all the goals.
Technically,
in this
Liverpool
game,
still scored all the goals in this game. Yep.
So it's a Liverpool corner.
So it's a
After that
Liverpool
save from
corner
Areola, to be
after that
taken
save
by
from
McAllister.
Areola to be taken by
I have a
McAllister.
feeling they're going to score from this one.
I have
It's
a
just
feeling
my
they're
luck.
going to
As
score
soon
from
as I
this one.
celebrate,
It's just
them
my luck. As soon as I
conceding,
celebrate them
I think so.
conceding, they're going to score. I think so.
Okay, the ball's
Okay,
loose with Luis Diaz.
The ball's loose with Luis Diaz.
Somewhat cleared by West Ham's defense.
Somewhat
The ball's
cleared
with
by West Ham's
Momakudus.
defense. The ball's with Moma Kudus.
Closed down by Wataru Endo, but he's
Closed
managed to
down
get
by
a pass off to
Wataru
Lucas
Endo, but he's
Paqueta,
managed to
who
get a
is
pass off to
fouled
Lucas
by.
Paqueta, who
Like
is
this. Oh no,
fouled
the
by.
match
Like this.
has
Oh no,
gone on,
the
but It's
The match has
saved
gone
by
on,
Areola.
but it's saved by Areola. It's another Liverpool corner.
Any word on how much extra time they
Any
need
word
to
on
save
how
their
much
opponent?
extra time they need to
No
save their
word
opponent?
yet on
No
extra
word
time.
yet on extra
I wouldn't
time.
know actually because
Well, I wouldn't know
watching the
actually because
game on
I'm
mute because for
watching
copyright
the game
reasons
on
I
mute
can't have the
because for
game
copyright
or
reasons
the
I can't
audio
have the
playing in the
game
background.
or the audio playing in the background.
So McAllister with another corner.
So McAllister with another corner.
And Liverpool have scored.
And Liverpool have
God
scored.
damn it, Virgil van Dijk
God damn it, Virgil van Dijk
with a great header.
with a great header.
So 2-1 to Liverpool as
So 2-1 to
Michael Madonna
Liverpool
pointed
as
out, with all
Michael
three goals
Madonna
being
pointed
scored
out,
by
with
Liverpool.
all three goals being scored by Liverpool.
I knew this wasn't.
I knew
the
this
equalizer wasn't going to last.
I knew the equalizer wasn't going
And
to
it just
last.
has to be this fella.
And it just has to be this
Virgil
fella,
van
isn't
Dijk.
it? Virgil van Dijk.
A great header, Areola left.
A great header,
unable to
Areola
move,
left.
rooted to his spot.
Unable to move, rooted to his spot.
Wan Bissaka caught ball watching.
Wan Bissaka caught ball watching.
Looks like Arne Slot is going to get a win.
Looks
in
like
his
Arne
50th
Slot is
game.
going to get a win in his 50th game.
Exciting last 10 minutes.
Exciting last 10 minutes. Yep.
They need to play smart, run
They
the
need to
clock.
play,
I mean,
play
there's
smart,
honestly
run the
not
clock.
much
I
of the
mean,
clock
there's
left.
honestly
About
not much of
15
the clock left.
15
About
seconds,
15
no word on extra
15
time as
seconds,
yet.
no word on extra time as yet.
Reached the 90th minute.
We've reached the 90th
No
minute.
word on extra time.
No word on extra
7
time.
minutes extra time.
7 minutes extra time.
All right.
All right.
Will there be another goal?
Will
in
there
these
be
7
another
minutes?
goal in these 7 minutes?
Lucas Paqueta.
Lucas Paqueta.
The ball still with West Ham.
The ball still with West Ham.
Ward-Prowse
Ward-Prowse
squares the ball to number 26.
squares the ball to number
Kilman.
26. M. Kilman.
The ball still with West Ham.
The ball still
Dispossessed
with
by
West
Liverpool.
Ham. Dispossessed by Liverpool.
Ball still with West Ham. There was a
Ball still with West
Foul.
Ham. There was a
foul appeal by Liverpool.
foul appeal
Referee lets the game play
by
on.
Liverpool. Referee lets the game play on.
Free kick given to West Ham.
Free kick given to West Ham.
McAllister's not happy with that decision.
McAllister's not happy with that decision.
In other news, Spurs have put in
In other news, Spurs have put in Richarlison has put in a goal for Spurs. The score being Wolves 3, Spurs 2.
And it seems soon after Matthias Cunha has put
Seems
in
soon
a fourth
after
goal,
Matthias Cunha has
making
put
it
in a
Wolves
fourth
4,
goal,
Spurs 2.
making it Wolves 4, Spurs 2.
Come on, final whistle. Yep.
Come on,
They have got
final
about
whistle. Yep. They have got about
5 minutes left. Slightly more
5
than 5
minutes
minutes.
left. Slightly more than 5 minutes.
Van Dijk saves the day again.
Van Dijk saves the day
Unbelievably.
again.
Right
Unbelievably.
after
Right
somewhat of a
after
mistake for the own goal
somewhat
earlier.
of a mistake
He
for
hits
the
it in
own goal
for-
earlier.
to make
He
it
hits it
2-1
in
for
for
Liverpool.
to make it 2-1 for Liverpool.
Liverpool in possession. Luis Diaz.
Liverpool in possession. Luis Diaz.
Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai has been fouled, but
Szoboszlai has been
the-
fouled, but
oh no, it's
it's
a throw in for West Ham to be taken by
throw in for West Ham to be
Wan-Bissaka.
taken by Wan-Bissaka.
Lucas Paqueta.
Lucas Paqueta.
West Ham still in possession.
West
Ward-Prowse.
Ham still in possession. Ward-Prowse.
Playing a dangerous game there, dribbling.
Playing a dangerous game there,
in
dribbling
the defense. West
in the
Ham.
defense. West Ham.
Who would I say is the man of the match?
Who would I say is the man of the
Ooh,
match?
that's a tough one.
Ooh, that's
Nobody
a
has
tough
really
one.
been a standout for me.
Nobody
so
has really
far.
been a standout for me.
I would
so
say
far.
Gravenberch is.
I would say
quite a
Gravenberch
few
has
long-range passes
gotten quite a
accurate.
few long range passes accurate.
But I think probably for scoring the winner,
But I
Van
think
Dijk's a
probably
strong
for scoring the
contender.
winner, Van Dijk is a strong contender.
Balls with M. Kilman.
Crosses
it in. Off the crossbar for West Ham.
Off the crossbar for West Ham. Oh, that was so close. Mohamed Kudus still with the ball.
He still got the ball.
Still got the ball.
Mohamed Kudus.
Still got the ball, Mohamed Kudus. Dispossessed, but the ball's now back with Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka still with the ball. Closed down by two
Liverpool players.
M. Kilman.
Ward-Prowse with ball.
Mohamed Kudus. That was a misplaced pass, hoofed up by
Konate.
But the game's being pulled back for a foul.
On Konate.
Free kick to Liverpool with 3 minutes left. Off the crossbar. Can't
come any closer than that. Hui.
Alisson to take the free kick. Pumps it upfield. Szoboszlai pushes Lucas Paqueta and gets
possession of the ball.
Free kick given to West Ham
for the foul of Mohamed Kudus.
Balls with West Ham's defense. Do they have a last push in them? Less than 2 minutes to go. Gulhamis make a run down the flank. Gakpo's trying to get the ball off him. Liverpool's dispossessed West Ham. Now they are making their way upfield. Ball's gone out for a Liverpool throw.
Kufal's unhappy with that.
It's going to go into the book for screaming vulgarities to the ref. So that is the first yellow card of the game. I believe. Going to Kufal of West Ham United. Balls deep in West Ham's half with Areola on the ball. Wan-Bissaka's been fouled. Free kick to West Ham. Less than a minute, I don't think there's anything going to happen. But in the Chelsea game, it looks like that is close miss. From Chelsea, the score is still 2-2. Wan-Bissaka whips the ball in straight into Alisson's hands, and that might be it. I think as soon as Alisson pumps the ball upfield, it's going to be the whistle. No, the game's still going on. Kufals heave the ball up. And that's it. That is it. Liverpool won the game 2-1. Arne Slot's all smiles with his 50th match in charge, resulting in a win. It was close. Robertson's own goal, making it the last few nervy minutes for Liverpool. They closed the game. Got all 3 points with Virgil van Dijk's header in the 89th minute. I mean, let's be honest. Nobody thought the title was going to slip away from them. With 3 points, all they have to hope for is Arsenal to lose to Ipswich next week. They can wrap up the title.
they can wrap up the title.
It's gonna hurt seeing them win
It's gonna hurt seeing them win the
league title with about
the league
4 to 5
title
games
with
to
about
spare.
4 to 5 games to spare.
It is what it is. They've been
But it is what it
a real
is. They've
solid
been
team for the
a real solid
majority of the
team
season.
for the majority of the season.
Game secured. Thanks, brother.
Game secured. Thanks, brother.
Quite a nerve-wracking end game. Yep.
Quite a nerve-wracking end game. Yep. It was.
Okay, for my three viewers who's
my
been with me all the way.
Three viewers who's been with me all the way. We'll be
stopping the stream in a while.
Stream in a while.
Prepare for
I need to go and prepare for the.
Need to go and prepare.
Need to go and prepare. Just give me a minute.
I need to go and prepare for the United game. So please join us back at 11:30 Singapore
join us back
time.
at 11:30 Singapore time, and we'll see you with Newcastle
Manchester
versus
United at
Manchester
St. James
United
Park.
at
See you
St
then.
James Park.